Okay, today we're going to show you all of our Thomas wooden railway. We're going to try to keep it to just our wooden railway collection, but our take and plays are kept in the same spot, and my 3-year-old's helping me make the video, so he might actually put up some Circo trains and Imaginarium trains, but again, we're going to try to keep it Thomas and wooden railway. Okay, so we took out all of our non-wooden railway trains so we can show you. They're mostly they're mostly Imaginarium from Toys R Us and also Circo from Target. And we do like these, and they're compatible with wooden railway, so they do get played with on our train table and with our other trains. So those we've separated out so we can stick to showing you our wooden railway collection. If you've watched any of our thrifting videos or our recent day out with Thomas video, you might recognize some of them, and some of them are a surprise to me. I didn't know we had 2 Henrys. So I don't know if we're going to go through and list each one. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so start telling us who they are. Okay, so we have a Diesel 10 with a broken claw. We actually have one that doesn't have a broken claw upstairs. Here is one of Henry's tenders. I'm going to assume he goes with the newer looking Henry. And it looks like we did end up with 2 of the same Henrys because their faces look pretty similar.
Thomas,
Trevor.
Him is Arry.
I can't see, that might be Clarabel. It is Clarabel. We do have 2 Clarabels because one we thrifted and the other we purchased. So there are our purchased Annie and Clarabels, and there's our thrifted Clarabel there.
Henry's tender, Shiny,
Iron Arry.
Garbage can.
Rubbish truck.
Rubbish truck. A car.
That's just the one that came with Toby's windmill.
From circus train.
Well, I wouldn't have known that was a Thomas, except for, I'm not even sure it's a Thomas, but that sure looks like a Thomas to me. It says baggage car. I think we thrifted it and it went unnoticed.
Thomas, Annie, Clarabel, a shark,
Nelson.
That is Jack.
George.
That comes with dinosaur, with mud, got with bless.
I think it's a squid.
It's wood. It's fire truck. That's from Thomas.
Yeah.
This one is Cactus from Thomas.
Yeah, of course our Topham that's from Thomas.
Murdoch's from Thomas.
Of course Murdoch's from Thomas. Ferdinand's tender. Ferdinand is right here. Okay, so a lot of these, the dad in Toyland picked these up at Toys R Us on his way home from work and stuff like that, but a lot of them we've thrifted, and I'm not even sure where a lot of them have come from. We've thrifted Lady. She is battery operated. We never have put batteries in her to see if she works, but she is super heavy. This is one that's from Toys R Us, so you've probably seen this more recently. It's Patrick. I don't even remember which video Patrick is from. Here's a thrifted one. It is a conveyor belt car, and I've looked into it, and it appears to have come with a wooden railway set that we don't have. It was not at the thrift store, and I'm trying to show everyone how it works. There we go. So if you move the conveyor belt, the rocks kind of jiggle up and down. It doesn't work if you roll it, but so it gives that effect that it is doing some work. At the same thrift store, we got this guy who is not Flynn. It is Sodor Fire Hook and Ladder. It is not a Thomas character. It is just a fire truck. So those two came from the same thrift store trip. I already showed you that we have two Clarabels with two different faces. One was thrifted and the other we purchased. Two Henrys with the identical faces. Here's some cool ones. These are our Day Out with Thomas trains. You can pick these up at Day Out with Thomas, and these are souvenir vehicles. And we actually were able to pick up a couple on clearance this year from years that we missed. Here is our Toby that was thrifted, so I'm not sure if he's an older Toby or what. I know there are lots of Thomas aficionados here.
Say too old.
Yeah, Spencer does call Toby an old engine, doesn't he? Or an old tram, steam tram. Anyway, I know there are lots of Thomas aficionados here on YouTube, and we love our Thomas, but we don't always keep up exactly on if we're dealing with old ones or not. So here is Toby. Don't know, there's his face. I don't know if he's a Tomy or a Fisher Price or what.
Toby.
Yeah, Spencer's coming along to tell him he's too old. Here's another thrifted one. It is the Sodor Museum T-Rex exhibit, which we love because we love our dinosaurs. And this one, I believe, originally came with a playset as well. Murdoch, my husband, picked up from a lady who was selling off all of her son's Thomas toys, and she had Wooden Railway, Take and Play, and Trackmaster, and he just bought the whole lot of them. I believe actually this was the only Wooden Railway that was in the bunch.
Yeah.
Here's George, who actually came from a flea market, so that one's pretty cool. We like him a lot. Same goes with Trevor. Oh my goodness, ladies pulling Murdoch.
Yeah. And he bird.
Here is another one that is not a character. It's a rubbish truck, and we did thrift this one. I'm going to assume that one probably came with a play set as well. Let's see if I can show you the garbage that's in there, because it's kind of funny. So there is a boot and some cans and some green stuff. So that's it. We also have the light up aquarium cars, which was from Marshall's. I forgot to say a lot of our stuff's from Marshall's as well, because at one point they were more inexpensive. That's not really the case. Right now they rival Toys R Us prices. So that's our entire Wooden Railway collection. If we have any of our collections or other ones that you'd like to see, just let us know in the comments or give us a thumbs up to let us know. We do have our Take and Plays, which I have posted before, but we've gotten more since then, so we'll probably repost our Take and Plays. And I've never posted our Trackmasters, so we'll probably be posting that collection as well. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Bye!